You can't even see it, but behind this laptop is the ACEMAGIC Mini PC. And in comparison, this is my T-Mobile / Mint Mobile router. This is like half the size or less than half the size. It's unfortunate in today's day and age that PCs and laptops are getting pretty expensive. That's where ACEMAGIC comes in with their new Chrome Mini K1 Mini PC. This is going for just around $320, depending on when you're watching this. That's a pretty good price. On the back here, it mentions some of the specs, including, well, the one I have is in silver, but then it also has 16 gigs of RAM. You know how expensive RAM is right now. And then 256 gigabytes of internal storage, and then really not much else around the box. Here's everything that comes in the box. Now there's this power supply, along with the user guide and a couple of screws to put in the back plate to place this somewhere, the wall outlet, as well as an HDMI cable with covers on top. I think it's kind of nice that they still include this. This mini PC doesn't weigh a lot. It actually does look pretty nice, the silver look it has. On the front you have two USB 3.0s, a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. That's getting more and more rare to see these days, but it's nice that they include it. A power button. Nothing much on the sides, except on the back you have more ports, including 4 more USB ports, USB-A ports, a LAN for Ethernet, the DP cable, DisplayPort cable, as well as an HDMI cable, and this is where the DC port is to plug it in. And on the bottom we have a little bit more in terms of specs. It mentions the CPU is a Ryzen 2544, and then all the way down here, there is a Contact Us sticker in case if anything goes wrong, which won't be the case here. Also, there's 4 rubber tacks on here to prevent it from sliding on a curved surface. And overall, this feels pretty light and relatively thin, I would say. That's one thing I like about this mini PC. You can't even see it, but behind this laptop is the ACEMAGIC Mini PC. And in comparison, this is my T-Mobile / Mint Mobile router. This is like half the size or less than half the size. Again, it's got a very small profile, which is nice. And it's not too warm to the touch, not too hot or anything so far, and it's been on for quite some time. Out of the box, we have 194 gigs free out of 237, or technically 256. Now everything is running as expected, very smooth, very fluid, no issues whatsoever in terms of basic tasks. No matter where I go, it's going to be snappy, it's going to be quick. So that's not going to be a problem whatsoever ever if that's all you're looking to do. Basic tasks, watching videos, checking emails, so on and so forth. It's going to run just fine. On CPU-Z, you can see all the specs here for the CPU, more in-depth, as well as the main board. It's got 2 RAM sticks apparently, which is great for dual channel. Dual channel will make some games run a little bit better. Then here's a little bit more SPD, the graphics. For benchmarks, I used Geekbench 6 and we got some scores here. The GPU score was just shy of 8,000, which seems like it's pretty nice overall. And then we do have the single core and multi-core scores here being at 1,112, and then the multi-core score being a little above 3,000, 3,075 to be more specific. So I always like to say benchmarks don't always translate into performance, but it should give you an indication of kind of what to expect. First game here is Roblox, and it's running pretty well overall. I'm not noticing much delay or stutter. Everything's running, yeah, surprisingly well. Maybe not too surprising. But yeah, no matter if I zoom in all the way or zoom out, it's going to be just fine. Next game is Helltaker, and these type of games are going to run just fine, it seems like. Yeah, these 2D games. Not really having any issues with them. Next game is Flash Out 3D Enhanced Edition, and this is set at the absolute highest graphic settings. This is a 3D game, it's a little more graphic intensive, and it's handling it like a champ, which is great. So yeah, overall you can do some light gaming on here. Basic tasks are gonna run really well, no issues whatsoever, and the best part is it's only about $320, give or take at the time of this video, depending on when you're watching. So I'll have a link below as to where you can get this, guys, and stay tuned for more. As always, thanks for watching.